Alright, I want to put together a quick tutorial on how the controls work for the alpha version that I released. Since it's kind of particular, being an alpha version, I thought it might help everybody out to kind of get a quick rundown of how to use it. The first thing you'll do is when you start out, you've got the table attached to your two pointers here on your left and right hands. Pressing the triggers on either pointer will lock in that position, and once you have both pointers locked in, it spawns the folder, and that can't be edited. The size of that can't be edited, so I try to make that a good square, and then you can put your left hand under it and press the grip and move it, and then press the grip again to drop it. Now, you could be done at this point. You just press the button on the right hand, and it'll lock it in. But you can also press the left grip or left trigger again to adjust that for the table, and then left trigger here and adjust that. And then when you're done and you're happy with what you want to do, you press the button on the right hand, and it brings you to the actual mode select. Um, Now, in the alpha version, saving and loading isn't officially in, but if you press F4, it'll load the last diorama that you were working on, and that gets saved in a file in the root directory called dio.dio. So you can go back to work on that and pick up stuff, move it around, and edit it. And the next time you reloaded it, that would be changed. But if you're starting a new file, the first thing you'll notice is that, well, since I loaded that, it's not going to do it. So let me grab a model here. When you first load it, the scale is going to be at 100 and 100, which I need to fix because basically the first object you grab is something like this, and it's really clunky. So on your right, when you first grab your first object, on your right hand, hold down the grip and then move your hands together. Then let go, move them apart, hold down the grip, push them together, and you'll see that the object will scale down. And once you have the object scaled to a reasonable amount, it becomes a lot easier to work with, because the next object you pick up is at the exact same scale as the one that you were last holding. So if I grab this guy and I scale him down to here, he's at a 3.94%. If I grab this one, it jumps back up to 6.95. So the next one I grab is 6.95. If I grab him and put him back down, 3.94, 3.94, and so on and so forth. So picking up the objects, I guess I should probably explain that. When you move your cursor, this little circle here, over one of the nodes, it highlights. And while it's hovering over there, if you press the button, you'll grab a copy of it. If you aren't highlighting over a node and you move your cursor over an object and you press the button, it'll pick it up so you can move it. To get through the menus here, you can, on your left analog stick, you press down to go back a page. If you have multiple pages, you push right to go forward pages and left to go back a page. And at any point, you can hold up for 3 seconds, 2, 3, and that will take you back to the starting mode, which needs to delete these items. I need to fix that. So from here, you could go back and edit the table again, pick your points. Everything got erased, so you press F4 to load it back in. Oh, I gotta go to Object Explorer and then press F4 to load it all back in. All right, that's kind of the basic controls. I'm gonna think about it, and I might make a second video if I feel like I missed anything.